People, One Piece chapter 1047 is out, and I hear my guys, man, go way, way, way back. I hear my guy
Void Century.
I'm gonna just say Mac, right?
Oh man, yo, man. Bro, I don't know if I can speak anymore. I think I lost the ability to speak. You know.
We got Legendmac and Ferrospace, man. What's up with y'all, man?
We good.
What's going on? What's going on?
It's been a minute, but we had to bring y'all back for the discussion breakdown for this week, 1047. I guess before starting out, what did y'all like think about the chapter? Like, what was your first impressions after reading the chapter?
You want to go, Mac?
I'll go first, yo. This chapter, I think this is one of the best chapters in One Piece history.
Oh my god!
Yeah. No, I'm dead ass right now, yo. This is one of the best chapters in One Piece.
1,000 out of 10.
What? Oh, even more than that, bro. 2,000 out of 10, yo.
Infinity
and beyond, yo. Shout out to Buzz Lightyear. But no, I'll be honest. This chapter was actually the reason I'm saying this is because I know the anime is gonna make this chapter lit. You know.
Okay, that's when you guys kind of read the chapters, do you grade it based on how the anime is gonna adapt the material, or is it the whole thing? Because for me, it's the experience. Reading it, when I do the live reaction, making the videos, the community, all that kind of ties into how I rate these chapters going forward since I've been making videos. How do y'all typically do it?
That makes sense. The thing with me, I do it like how, because the thing is, when I first started One Piece is watching the anime, you know? So
okay,
I just try to envision if I was watching this episode in the chapter, like, how would I feel? You know what I'm saying?
How would we? Okay, no, I feel that.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like there's like moments where like, bro, we're seeing moments of like the people in Wano, the Hyogoro, and like seeing Eustace Kid. That Eustace Kid part was so hilarious. I can't lie to you guys, yo. That's Eustace Kid.
Wait, Mac, when you didn't used to be a kid stan?
Yo, don't talk about that, yo. Why you gotta expose me, yo?
You used to wait like, yo, as soon as Eustace Kid do something, boy's gonna go crazy. We think now. You think you went crazy? I had the want
posted and everything, yo.
You got the bounty poster,
That was your profile picture for a minute, wasn't it?
It was.
Listen. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna cap you. I was a kid fan. I was a kid stan. I'll be honest with you.
I was? So you're not?
No, I'm telling you right now, yo.
What changed,
when
man?
Rooftop happened, I was the biggest kid hater, yo. I'm telling you guys right now.
Roof piece? I love RPGs, right? But are you ready for an amazing open world action RPG? It's on PC, Android, iOS, and PlayStation 4 and 5. It's an amazing magical world where you can start your own adventure on the continent of Teyvat. And with this, you have powers, and there are 7 kinds of elemental powers. And with Genshin Impact, we have new versions, version 2.6. You have a bunch of new challenges and missions to complete. The mysteries and lore of Teyvat, it is through the roof. Open world, we love open world. And in Teyvat, where our adventure begins, where you can do anything. You can swim, fly, glide, you can even climb with just the most beautiful landscapes. I mean, the game is super challenging and you know what? Culturally diverse. This is one of those games where it taps into different meanings of culture, not just for this prototypical, you know what I'm talking about. It taps into different cultures from different people, so it is relatable. And you can even do other things like farming and fishing. Basically enjoy this open world. And it somewhat feels like an anime, right? The combat system though, I gotta talk about because there's 7 powers, okay? There's 7 natural elements: Cryo, Dendro, Pyro, Hydro, Nemo, Electro, and Geo. I would get deeper into what these actually mean, but I think it's more immersive once you go through the story and you find out exactly what a Nemo is. It does blow your mind, but we have some new updates, right? Update 2.6, Zephyr of the Violet Garden. We have a new area, the Chasm, and that's exploring the underground far below the surface. And of course, the new event, Hues of the Violet Garden, where you get to enjoy a festival taking place in Inazuma, meeting up with some familiar faces. It does introduce 4 kinds of festival games. Also have to mention the event Spices from the West, the new challenge event Vibro Crystal Research, but then I also have to mention the returning character Kamisato Ayaka. So many new updates to talk about, but what I really wanted to bring to you guys and explain is just how great this game is, because my favorite part about the game is not only the characters, because some characters start off and they're not your favorites, right? But as you go through, you know, some of those characters really bloom. Like if you play the game, and once you play the game, I'm sure you guys are gonna get these references. Venti, Kazuha, Zhongli, Hu Tao, Raiden, Shogun. Hey, the characters are fantastic in how the storylines intertwine, but the game is beautiful. More than anything, watching this game, playing this game, going through this game, being immersed in this game, it is one of the most beautiful games I have ever seen and ever enjoyed. So guys, give this game a shot. Use my link in the description down below. Get Genshin Impact on your devices right now. You've heard about it, I'm sure. I am saying this game is everything you expect it to be. Link in description. Go download Genshin Impact now.
Bro, Roof Piece, bro.
Oh
I was
my.
being on Kid every chapter, yo. I'm like, bro, we got Luffy doing crazy
Why?
shit. We got Zoro doing crazy shit. We got Law doing crazy shit. We got even Killer, your vice captain, doing crazy shit. You ain't doing nothing. You just slamming niggas.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on, bro? That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, I don't blame people for that. You know, Kid did underperform a little bit. You know.
No, but the thing is, it's because I had high expectations for Kid. I actually
We all had high expectations for Kid.
And the thing with me, when I have high expectations for a character, yo, and if they don't meet those expectations, I don't die on the ship, yo. I hop off, yo, the ship bandwagon, you know? Like I used to be a Boston Celtic fan, yo. I went to Brooklyn when they got traded. Paul Pierce, KG. I left, yo, you know?
Oh, well, I mean, I think at this point, you probably should be hop back on, right? They up 2-0 on the Nets.
No, listen, bro. Yo, NBA discussion? NBA discussion? Is that what we do? Is that what we do right now?
Nah, there's a little talk about NBA. Nah,
No, but I'm telling you guys right now, yo, Kid, I got a little bit of respect back, though.
a little bit of respect.
Nah,
because,
like what
Big
he
Mom
did
movie.
at the end there, the Big Mom 2v1 versus Big Mom, I think that was pretty fire.
Because even
Just
Law,
that the thing with Kid is that he's not as flashy as the other people. He was putting in work, doing damage and stuff, but it's just not as flashy as Law and Luffy. Right?
Hey, keep it a B, man. Kid was playing wrestling, bro.
He was,
out
but
here
like
wrestling,
I
dude.
gotta give him respect, man. He did what he said he was gonna do. Right, take out Big Mom. He was gonna deal with Big Mom.
But Big Mom ain't the one that beat his ass.
yeah.
I mean, in the cage.
No, you're right.
know?
I can't lie to you.
That's true, but he changed his goals after a certain point.
They say he
right, when
became a
saw
straw
Luffy.
hat.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. But
Yeah.
I mean, it
is
what it is.
I ain't
man.
mad at Kid. I don't like I said.
I don't hate Kid.
I don't hate Kid. I don't go after Kid no more because it's low hanging fruit. Everybody do it.
Yeah,
so
it's just
like,
everybody, bro. It's a worldwide scale.
Bro, I don't hate
hating
Kid,
right
but the thing is, I actually believe this L he took in Wano is actually gonna help him, like.
Yeah, it's going to be important for him as a character.
Because now everything
Yo.
he does is gonna surprise us. Like,
because
okay,
he's looking
bro.
at Luffy like this dude is different.
I don't give a damn what Kid do. He can't compete with that. He
Wait,
can't
can
compete
anyone
with
compete with that? Let's be honest. Bro.
Bianco and some of the
I mean,
admirals?
I mean, shit.
bro,
Because,
at this point, Blackbeard is the Luffy rival. Like that's it. You know. Who
That's
else?
it. I mean, Oda did release a cover recently showing like all of
The
Luffy's
rivals.
rivals.
Yeah.
And I was like, why all these niggas on here? Why is Kid on here? Why is Law on here? But I guess with them being Supernova going after
Supernovas,
whatever.
yeah.
I can't lie to
come
you.
on.
After Wano, I looked at two characters only: Blackbeard and Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah, I'm looking at Kobe too. You
You
know?
still,
Wait,
you still on
why
the Kobe
Kobe?
train?
I've been on the Kobe train for a long. I'm not dropping off that train, yo, until he gets exposed.
Until he gets exposed.
When has he got exposed, yo? In post
You
time
don't
skip?
think he was exposed when he had to hide there for torpedo?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, yo,
No?
can Luffy do that? Can Luffy do that?
No, he can't. Luffy can't do it. yo.
Luffy can't do that though, you know. No, but I'm telling you, his Haki's getting, his Haki. What did Kaido say this chapter, yo? Chapter 1047, yo. Kaido said Haki is the biggest thing, you know.
Yeah.
And right now, this guy Kobe's going to where Haki's like, Kuja is where they always talk about Haki and the Kuja. That's where we first got like emphasize Haki, the Kuja part, all that stuff.
Yeah, true. So Kobe coming back with King's Haki. Let's go.
Kobe's coming
Most
back with
likely.
more than King's Haki. Yo. Advanced conquers Haki. Yo. Add double to that,
Oh man. All right. All right, let's get through this chapter, man. All right, what do y'all think about the color spread at the beginning? Nami or Robin?
We gotta go Robin, man. She's the ultimate
Robin.
queen.
Nah, I'm going Nami.
she's
I'm going
cool.
Nami, yo.
I like Nami
Yeah,
too.
I
They
want
both
Nami
have that
this
allure,
week.
bro. They both have that allure. It's like they give something different. So
I'm
you
here with
can't have one or the other.
Only
You gotta
thing
have
though,
both. of them.
like Robin, she not showing enough. You know what I'm saying? I can't see enough
you
of her
can
fit.
see the side titty a little
You
bit.
just see a little side boob, but like for Nami,
Yeah, Nami is like it's
you know what I'm
full
saying?
spread.
So
Like-
Nami takes it this week. You know what I'm saying? I don't really
Yeah.
give a shit about anything.
I
Yo, look
I
at
don't
Luffy.
blame
Look
you.
at Luffy was doing, yo. Luffy was all over Nami, yo.
Luffy was like, "Yo, I'm trying to see."
Yeah, I'm trying to get that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's trying to get freaky deaky there, you know.
And Jinbei just like he just knocked out. He's like, you know what I'm
Chilling,
saying?
bro.
He's knocked out
Jinbei
because
is
he already had his time with Robin, yo. He saw
With Robin.
yeah,
Hey,
he saw
man.
Jinbei's bond with Robin. Yo. She called him handsome and everything, yo. Fishman Island, yo.
Jinbei and Robin. Let's make it happen. All right. Chapter starts off. We got Momonosuke still trying to make the flame clouds. And Yamato, she's his cheerleader again. Then we go in a flashback. Basically with everything that the scabbards went through before Toki sent them forward. What did y'all think about this part? Personally, I would say it felt a bit empty just because it's for Momonosuke. I get that, right? But Momonosuke didn't actually do anything in the chapter. So it's like that shit could have probably waited. You know what I'm saying? Like until he actually does it, because it's in a different chapter. You know what I'm saying? Where I expect him to do something obviously at some point, but in this chapter it just fell flat for me.
I think Oda is looking at the full picture here, so he's giving like bits and pieces of Momonosuke's character growth, or his potential character growth. And so I think as we move forward, we're gonna get the other pieces, and it's just gonna culminate in him doing something, probably in the next chapter, most likely.
And the thing is, Oda, back in the days, Oda used to like, he would have a whole chapter of like this whole Momonosuke stuff all in one chapter, right? But I'm noticing a change a little bit. I recently noticed this when the chapter called Raizo, where that's a chapter where he would actually
just a part.
He's still putting in Luffy and Kaido in that chapter. Like he's realizing that he still has to put like the major things, like he did in Hokage Island too, you know?
Yeah, and I think the part of that is because there's so much going on that he has to like put other things.
I feel like a little part of that is the editors too. The editors are saying, "Yo, every chapter needs to have something that like gets the readers like I think
that's important too, because what that made me realize, just thought about it, where man, we were so harsh sometimes. When I say we, I'm talking about just as a community, some people on a chapter to chapter experience when. Like we're saying right here, in this chapter specifically, the Momo thing, I'm like, well, he didn't do anything in the chapter, so like this part didn't hit for me, right? But like you said, for Oda's looking at the entire picture. So for him, he's like, I'm giving you this flashback because he's obviously going to do something maybe in a chapter or 2 chapters. Yeah. But he can't like just siphon it out and just say, oh, I'm just going to put everything in this one chapter to satisfy the week-to-week readers. You know what I mean? Like I'm writing a story. You know what I'm saying? And it's so like, I think sometimes it's easy to just criticize week to week, but it's like we have no idea of like the full picture. And typically it rounds out. We're like, oh man, that shit was pretty good.
Makes sense.
You know?
Go back
like Whole Cake Island. Remember Whole Cake Island? How niggas was hating
on
Whole Cake Island?
Oh, it was bad,
crazy.
bro. It was bad.
That was bad.
The week to week experience was crazy.
The week to week experience from like people just reading and us making videos, and
people were celebrating after it was done. They were celebrating.
Yeah,
they were happy, bro.
Even the editors were coming out saying, "Yo, Wano, we about to get to Wano, right?" And everybody's like, "Yo, let's just get to Wano.
Let's go."
When you read that shit in the volumes, it's like, "Yo, this is amazing." You know,
it's great.
Yeah,
it is a great experience. So I think it's the same thing here. Like, you know, I think the Kinemon thing. I forgot who said it recently. I think I was watching Trent. Trent was making a video, and he said, "Man, Kinemon is growing on me." And I'm just like, "Damn!" It made me think about how do I feel about Kinemon. I'm like, I like Kinemon.
Yeah, I like Kinemon. Yeah,
I really like Kinemon. I think he's probably my favorite scabbard. More than likely, probably my favorite scabbard.
Here.
He had that badass. He had that badass scene in the anime where they're cutting everything before.
Yeah. So so it's like Kinemon is one of those characters. I'm like, all right, no, I really do like him. I think this was more about Momo, and again, I said this when I made a video, was that Momo, he had just lost his dad, right? And now he's basically just saying goodbye to his mom. Like, all right, she's about to die.
He's essentially a child that didn't grow up. If that makes any sense.
And being forced to grow up.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing with me. I was starting to realize like he knows she's dying. She's
about to die.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what changed.
And he got to walk away from her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to be on my way now. You know what I'm saying? That's tough, man.
It's tough.
Exactly.
Like,
and one of those things where like if you put background music and like the anime is gonna make that crazy, you know?
It's gonna make it crazy. And Toki, she got to let her son go.
She got to let him
go.
You know,
and sometimes I didn't really understand why people hated Momonosuke. It was like, this kid never does anything. But at the end of the day, he's a kid, bro. 7 years old, going through all of this. Yeah, without context
and Dressrosa, I was like,
exactly. Yeah, back then, we were really harsh on Momonosuke.
Yeah, we were really tough on Momo kids. It was just like he seemed like an annoying spoiled brat.
Knowing everything now is just.
And let's be honest, he got everything. He got everything he wanted. Like Sanji, Brook, and like Kinemon were like, yo, what's wrong with this kid? Yo, why is he all over Nico Robin? Why is he all over Nami?
Oh man, we can't
now
forget
we understand.
that picture.
Oda's saying, there's a reason why he's all over, like, because he's the guy. Oda's remember saying Momonosuke was the guy, and we didn't know at the time, you know?
Yeah, he was that guy. I mean, we all remember Raizo was safe, everything came back, and all of a sudden Kinemon is bowing to Momonosuke. Be like, hold the fuck, who? So you not his dad? Okay.
Yo, so called Morio. So called Morio.
Like you said, everybody been posting a meme of Momonosuke when we actually see him growing up. He looks like Whitebeard. Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta chill with that shit. Y'all gotta chill with that shit.
Wait, I have a question, guys. So when Momo turns human, is he gonna be like an adult now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Forever?
Oh, forever.
I don't know.
Or are they gonna call Julie Bonnie to like, yo, bring this back to a kid, yo?
Or just gonna call her?
Yeah, like, yo, pull up,
Just gonna
pull
text her
up, pull
like,
up to
yo.
Wano, yo.
I think he goes back. I don't think it stays this way. Through other means. Probably not this arc right away, but I think eventually he goes back to a kid. But not right now. I think Luffy's probably gonna need him to, for the final war and all that different stuff. But after that, I think some way they're gonna change him back to a kid because, I think it's essential that he has his childhood. You know, that could have serious ramifications if he ends up being, the Shogun without a childhood. Without, it's like no
growth. There's just like
I could see him going
fast forward.
I could see him going back, but I feel like he needs to have like a human moment where, like, with his sword, like a samurai moment.
Oh, for sure.
What's the point? What's the point of training with Zoro? Like, what's the point of training with Zoro?
He gonna have that. We gonna see. I mean, Habikiri going crazy at some point for sure.
Oh, that's gonna be insane.
So now we got back to Luffy versus Kaido. We left off in the last chapter. Luffy grabbed lightning. Right? Kaido said here that Luffy grabbed lightning, though. He didn't say he created it. So
yeah, it's the natural lightning.
There's a natural lightning he just grabbed out the sky, which is wild.
Which is insane because that shit is moving fast.
You see what I'm saying?
So you can tell how fast Luffy is right now. Like,
you see what I'm saying?
On a whole different level. Yeah,
Come
the speed
on, bro.
is just insane.
And he grabbed the lightning out the sky, bro.
The biggest thing too is he's turning everything to rubber. So like that rubber, rubberized too,
Yeah, rubberized it. Yeah, exactly.
Now that's an insane technique. The Thunderbolt. I mean, Oda even managed a way to make it look goofy. But bro, listen, man. I know we've been talking about Kaido for years now. Us three, we've been in calls before 2016, 2017 with the Kaido hype. I know 795 was 2015, I believe.
Yes.
Insane.
Right? 2015 was chapter 795. This is 7 years later?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy, yeah.
7 years later, right? We finally are seeing Kaido in action. And now it's like, I can say that, bro, I think I underestimated Kaido.
He didn't disappoint, bro.
He did not
disappoint.
Listen, bro, even with Luffy going Gear 5, throwing Thunderbolts, and casually, Kaido mentioned that he has Future Sight, right? The fact that he can do all this, right? Just casually dodges the Thunderbolt, by the way. And said, you can keep playing if you want to. Play. He said, play with me if you want to. Sends him flying, right? Luffy then goes on another Thunderbolt, swings around it. Bro, what is going on?
Bro, this is crazy, bro.
I'm like, bro, it's nuts. But then we got to talk about what Kaido said. He said, in the end, a strong devil fruit power isn't enough to conquer these seas, right? Then Luffy tries some Gumu no shit. Kaido then whomps him again. Then he says, look at Roger. He had no fruit power, and he still brought the world to heal. He says such hurdles can only be overcome by Haki. With Haki. What y'all feel about what Kaido said?
Now, I have my interpretation of what I think he said there. Now, I don't think this is like, I think it's a diss to Devil Fruit, but also at the same time not a diss. Because the thing with Haki is that it can be also translated to ambition, spirit, or just your goals in general, right?
Right.
And the thing with you're not going to find a top tier with weak will. And Haki, again, since it translates to ambition, it translates to you becoming someone great. So in anything that you do, you're going to need great Haki regardless. Whether you want to become a strong swordsman, a good devil fruit user, a good fighter in general. I think Haki is like the foundation of all forms of power in One Piece. If you don't have Haki, you're not going to be strong at all, even if you have a good devil fruit.
Yeah.
That's how I took it. But yeah, Haki is OD because we do have characters that are, just purely Haki users. We always speculate about Roger. Yeah, it turned out that he had no devil fruit. So, and this man conquered the world. But I still think Whitebeard's stronger than him, but you know, he's still on that same level though. He's still on that same level.
Whitebeard is my top one.
Yeah, Whitebeard is my top one too.
But I understand. Okay, so Mac, what do you think about it? Let me ask you first.
I think he pretty much is hyping up Roger to like an insane level. This is the of all the things we've seen about Roger, this is the most hype we've seen when it comes to this character. I feel like, because we know Roger's the Pirate King. We know everyone thinks he's the strongest, everything like that. You know, one up against Whitebeard, one against Garp, but he's pretty much saying, yo, like this guy made the world like bow down to him with no Delphi power. Like pretty much saying his Haki has to be top 1 in the verse. You know?
Yeah,
which is cool too, right? Because when I think about it, typically in shonen with something like that, you would think Oda would make Luffy not have a devil fruit power, or make Roger have a devil fruit power to kind of like, you know, solidify that parallel.
Got out the mud.
But, you know, it's cool that Roger did it his own way. No devil fruit, you know, sailing multiple times, taking a longer time. And Luffy, he has a devil fruit, Sun God Nika, all this different stuff, and he's able to accomplish these things. Now, I guess it begs the question, if Roger had a devil fruit, would he be able to accomplish the things he wanted to sooner?
Yeah. It's a possibility for sure. But I think what Oda might be going for here as well is that for Luffy to surpass Roger, he's going to need both of them. He's going to need both devil fruit and Haki, because maybe Haki might not be enough. Right?
But he has more to do than Roger and them did, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So he needs more ambition. Again, it ties back to Haki, obviously.
And you guys remember they put Shanks with all these legends in chapter 1001.
Well, Kaido gave his top 5, remember?
Yeah.
1001 or chapter 1001, I believe.
Yeah.
1001. And he gave his top 5, but when he talks about Luffy's ceiling, it was what? Rocks.
Zebek. Oh yeah, Rocks.
Yeah, Roxy, Zebek. Shanks. Whitebeard, Oden, Roger.
And
so on that list, Roger don't got no devil fruit. Shanks don't got no devil fruit.
We don't know about Zebek.
Oden don't got no devil fruit.
The only person that we do know for sure
is Whitebeard. I think Zebek got a devil fruit.
I think most likely Zebek has.
You know what I'm saying?
Fruit, yeah.
But 3 out of the 5 don't got no devil fruit.
Devil fruits, yeah.
So let me ask y'all this: do you guys think Haki or a devil fruit has anything to do with your Haki capabilities? Does it impact it, or is it just the natural progression in regards 100%. To learning it?
I think Haki definitely plays a part in you becoming stronger with your devil fruit, because it's ambition, right? Because the more you have the will to strive for something, the more you would access more things from your ability. If that makes any sense. So that's why we always say, like, oh, if this person had this devil fruit, he would be way stronger, right? Yeah. Because that person most likely has more ambition or will to become stronger. So, for example, if Caesar had, if someone else had Caesar's devil fruit, who was let's say Sabo had Caesar's devil fruit, I think Sabo would be way better with Caesar's fruit than Caesar would have been, right?
Right, but that's why you don't give Sabo that fruit because
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think. I think ambition, Haki, plays a part in you becoming stronger in anything, whether it's swordsmanship, fighting style, devil fruit ability. It just plays a part in everything.
I think there's a new element to this though. This could be a situation where we're getting an awakening. In Wano, we see Kid awaken, we see Law awaken, we see Luffy awaken his devil abilities. But Kaido's kind of making the end of the story get more hype by saying Haki's still the number one thing. So is there something more past Advanced Conqueror's Haki? That's what I'm thinking.
That's another thing I was thinking about too, because it's like, wait, so Whitebeard, from what we know, Whitebeard during his clash with Roger, he had
Advanced Conquerors.
Advanced Conquerors, exactly. Like
and the thing his devil fruit.
And his devil fruit. So it's like,
how was Roger competing?
How was Roger competing with Whitebeard?
Did he just have? Yeah. Does that mean his Haki was
so powerful that it like evened out Whitebeard's Conqueror's coding and his Gurugura?
It's crazy.
It's like insane. I'm thinking there's one more level that we haven't seen yet, and Shanks is going to be the individual that shows that.
What would be dope is that if only that level can only be accessed by people that don't have
devil fruits. Exactly.
It's like
kind of like
the
you can't reach that level.
It's like we can a little bit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're probably gonna showcase. They're probably gonna showcase this new level of Haki
and Luffy's gonna be able to access it.
Yeah, Luffy's gonna access it.
Luffy's definitely getting that, but the thing is, I'm thinking Garp and Roger is coincidentally fighting Roxy's Avec, two guys with no Delph ability. They definitely gonna showcase something in that flashback on God Valley, where like these guys are pulling out some crazy shit, you know?
A new power, but then Kaido's gonna be like, how can you use that type of Haki? You have a devil fruit.
You have a devil fruit. Yeah, it's
exactly.
Like devil fruit kind of mitigates like people reaching that potential.
Is it because you have two souls?
Two souls or something like that? Right? Yeah, it's like only people with pure souls and untainted.
This leads to another character, Blackbeard, because a lot of people think of Blackbeard as like devil fruit hungry. He's like all he cares about devil fruit. But the thing is, Blackbeard still talks about Haki like early in the story. Like in Impel Down, he's like, Luffy, your Haki got stronger. You know, he still talks about that.
Yeah. I mean, we knew Haki was important, but when Kaido puts in that perspective, like I've always talked about it with Roger and the things he's done. It was like he did it without a devil fruit. He was competing with Whitebeard and Shiki. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing all this without a devil fruit. And Garp, he gets credit too. But now the people that's getting hyped, people like Odin, right? Odin didn't have a devil fruit, just had Enma. And then when I think of Enma, I think of just how crazy shit was with how Zoro was about to die from using Enma.
Yeah.
And Odin had no problem. Like he was just coasting. Shanks, Ben Beckman, Rayleigh. And to a lesser extent, we can give Zoro and Sanji credit as well right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just beat 2 devil fruit users.
Without devil fruits.
That are commanders without devil fruits. You see what I'm saying? Of course, Sanji has a Germatech and Zoro has Enma. But shit, it just shows that, bro, like, not having a devil fruit, like, a devil fruit is not the end all be all.
It's the end all be all, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And like how Kaido put it. But the thing is, Kaido himself, he has great Haki and he has good control, command over his devil fruit abilities. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I feel like there's more that Kaido has to say. He's just giving us bits and pieces, you know, because before he talked about Luffy's devil fruit power, how Luffy's fighting so freely, all this different stuff. Now he's saying, well, that's not it, right?
That's not important.
I don't know if it's because Luffy's so goofy, right?
Yeah.
That's because he's like, yo, you can play around if you want to. Now he's like, you know, hey man, that's not all it is. Something as well. I remember I was talking to King of Lightning recently, and we talked about Luffy versus Zoro, right? And Cole talked about how this is before the chapter came out, how you know, Luffy can probably nothing can really affect Luffy at this point.
Yeah. And
I was like, well, he probably fighting Kaido, he can be as free as he wants to be because there's no danger of his hand getting cut off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fighting against a swordsman, a top tier swordsman, it can't be like that.
Yep,
and he disagreed. Different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, like, remember when Luffy's about to fight Mihawk, he's about to use bazooka?
Yeah, he was gonna fight like Freedom in that fight too.
Yeah, it's about to lose his hand.
Freedom to lose your hands, bro. That's why you don't throw hands with a swordsman, yo.
Exactly. And I was like, yo, that probably still, he's like, nah. This chapter confirms that Luffy's still weak to slash attacks.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And if you remember, in the previous chapter, the only attack he dodged was that wind slicing attack that Kaido launched.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So the slash attacks, like he can do all this shit now.
Yeah.
But fighting a top tier swordsman, it changes it. You can't do, like right now he's grabbing Kaido, right? He grabbed on to Kaido and all this different stuff, and Kaido tried to hit him with his shit. You're not doing that, bro. Remember when you fought Cracker? And Cracker cut his shit?
Almost cut his hand, bro. He did cut his hand, but like
so like it's like fighting a swordsman, it's a different ball game, which, like, you know, this is great about matchups and fighting styles.
Exactly.
But
after Roger died, Whitebeard talked about how Mihawk and Shanks duels were like the talk of everything, you know?
It was ringing through the New World.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, Shanks, now that Kaido said that Haki rules over everything, Roger had no Delver ability, maybe this makes sense because Shanks is like, yo, you can't come in my crew unless you can swim. Is there like something more to that when it comes to the Roger Pirates? Like, because the only person that had a Delver was Buggy in that crew, and he was an apprentice. And he ate it by accident.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, but I give Roger again gets so much credit because imagine being on the seas for that long, right? And still deciding I'm not going to eat a devil fruit. I don't want to.
Crazy,
right? I'm just going to be that guy without eating a devil fruit, which, you know, I don't think it takes away from Luffy for having a devil fruit, but all props to that crew. You see what I'm saying? Because I mean, I don't know if it's the same thing where like nobody had a devil fruit because we mentioned Buggy. But Shanks, we know, well, we presume nobody has a devil fruit either, with Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo and Yasopp and those guys. Which, you know, I wonder if Shanks doesn't have a devil fruit and Roger doesn't have any other than Buggy. Like, I wonder what Oda's purpose is there. For like, because now we have the Straw Hats and they got a ton of Devil Fruit users. You know what I'm saying? So like, how does that work? Well, they have Luffy and Robin, Chopper, right? Luffy, Robin, Chopper. If Yamato goes, then Yamato as well.
Brook as well. You gotta put Brook in there.
Brook, shit, I forgot about Brook. Goddamn. Yeah, so they got a bunch of Devil Fruit users. I know a theory was going around about like them needing a Logia. I don't think they need a Logia, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We don't need a Logia. We have a mythical mythical Zoan now, so
you might be onto something. The mythical Paramecia.
Mythical Paramecia.
we don't need a Logia right now. We don't need a Logia.
Nah, that'd be overkill, bro. Like,
but I feel
again,
I feel like the Logia is gonna have some hype to it in the future though. With
yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Like we're gonna find out some shit about Logias that we never knew.
Logias, yeah, because I don't think because people think like the weather thing is the awakening. I think it's one part, but I think there's more. Yeah, there's more. There's 100% more to Logias than that. So we'll see what happens, especially when
we have never seen an awakening of Logia in the story.
Nope.
Yeah, we've never.
All we see is the after effects of Punk Hazard,
and then we got Oda saying that I kind of would have got the One Piece in 1 year. Like, what's going on?
Come on, man.
Strongest offensive power.
That's ambition right there, man.
I'm just saying.
And then Kizaru saying, I want to pull up the Wano with Big Mama Kaido there.
He's like, without any care in the world. Like, yo.
You gotta respect so many Admiral's names. Man.
He was tripping, though, but, you know, I admire the confidence. You know
yeah, he was tripping.
Come on, man. He ain't beating Big Mom and Kaido by himself.
I don't think the point was to beat Big Mom and Kaido, but it was just to sort of...
To rein things in,
like
back under control. I don't even that. Like that means you got to beat one of them.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Does Furutora's hype get higher with this chapter? Because Furutora he got a Delphi recently, didn't he not?
No, that's actually a misconception because we don't know when he got his devil fruit.
We don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
We don't know. Like,
yeah,
we don't know exactly when he got his fruit. Right? It's I don't know why. I don't know where it came from.
It came from Dressrosa. Yeah, people were because when he attacked Law and Doflamingo, he was like, "Oh, I'm just testing my abilities." But what he said there was, "I'm testing you guys' abilities, not his."
Oh, okay. So that he had that Delphi ability from time.
He probably had it for a while. He had it for a while, I think.
Okay.
I always thought
I recently thought like he got it from like the world government. But if he had that from time, then okay.
That was a lot of people felt that because they feel like, oh, you join the Marines, you're gonna get a
devil fruit,
strong devil fruit, and then you know what I'm saying, that puts you on another level, which is crazy, right? That devil fruits, that's how we kind of view. It's like another level once you get a devil.
We saw that in his lobby with.
It always makes you stronger in some sense,
which is interesting because someone like Sabo, right, who he was a Haki guy before then he ate a devil fruit.
Sabo was showcasing advanced armor Haki to a crazy level in Dressrosa.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's why Sabo's potential is so high because he had Haki training beforehand. He had a whole fighting style before incorporating the Murmur no Mi.
Advanced Rio.
And that's
what I'm saying.
And that's why I feel like you can't hate on Monkey D. Dragon because Sabo is hyping up Monkey D. Dragon without even knowing, like, just by his power, it's like, okay, Monkey D. Dragon has
fighting style,
insane Haki, you know?
We're seeing a little bit of Dragon through Sabo. Exactly. A little bit.
So like when people say, Mihawk is not that strong, I'm like, yo, Zoro getting all these level power ups in Wano is hyping up Mihawk unknowingly, you know?
Same thing. He had to get all this to like compete with.
Even for Blackbeard too, like Luffy getting this strong is actually hyping up Blackbeard because like we're not gonna have Blackbeard be a scrub after Luffy that just defeated Kaido.
And a Kainu to some sense.
A Kaino too, 100%.
Yeah, I think all the people that don't got in this chapter, all the people that don't got Devil Fruits got some hype. But also some of those guys that they're gonna fight in the future definitely gets hype because all these powers that were necessary for them to compete with these characters now, those characters in the future are definitely stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta be in some way or the other.
And I kind of the thing is too. I'm telling you guys right now. Me personally, like I've been wrong in a lot of times, yo. Like I used to think Bobbins was strong early. I used to think Bobbins was strong. How strong is Bobbins? Yo, shout out to that video, yo.
Snacks.
I used to think CP0's boss was like some crazy Admiral level character,
Nope.
And still could be, but I'll hold off on that.
And now we're seeing like now the next characters that I'm thinking like Boa Hancock, Weevil. Are they gonna disappoint me? I'm thinking about the 5 Elder Stars, Emu. Are they gonna disappoint me? I'm just thinking about that right now.
Okay, let me ask y'all. Combat wise, did Dofi live up to the hype for y'all?
Yes.
Doflamingo surpassed the hype for me. He surpassed
because like when I go back to what Dofi did in Dressrosa, I'm putting him around Queen's first mate, second mate commander level, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because his ability was so versatile, and like how he was able to deal with that many people. He pulled a
what Crocodile wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly, and
he accomplished it.
He accomplished it.
And I remember when Cracker first got revealed, I was one of the few people like, yo, Cracker's stronger than Doflamingo. Now looking back on it, I'm like, yo, I'm crazy.
Yeah,
how could I think Cracker was stronger than Doflamingo? Because
I mean, Cracker ain't bad, bro.
He's not bad.
He's not bad, but the thing is,
it's just that he was the perfect matchup for Luffy at that point. It's like the ultimate defense versus.
But then Luffy had Nami with him in the trees.
Nami, exactly.
Cards.
Yeah,
I'm telling you guys right now, Haki Island changed the way I look at power scaling, especially the category battle. I started to look differently at power scaling. I wasn't looking at like face value. I was starting to think about different things. And Doflamingo, he brought an awakening. He had all 3 types of Haki. Like
fighting 2 supernovas at once.
Like we're getting hyped about Law and Kid just awakening right now. You know, like Doflamingo's been awakened. You know, and he was doing crazy stuff. So.
I think Haki got made me care about power scaling less, to be honest. That's just me.
Yeah, it definitely it made me
because of the Katakuri versus Luffy. You know, we found some.
Yeah. I can't lie. It made me look at power scaling at a like simpler way. I started looking at more simpler than actually like the complex. Oh, this happened because this happened. Like, oh, Virgo did this. Like, I stopped looking at that kind of stuff. You know.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, you guys have to remember. Now, if Doflamingo teamed up with Law, are they taking out Big Mom? Because now we're starting to think. If Oda, because Doflamingo wanted it, he has Conqueror's Haki, he has Awakening. Like
it's tough.
Who's Haki stronger, Kid or Doflamingo? That's a question too.
It's weird.
I don't know.
It's like Doflamingo's hype gets stronger and stronger as the story goes on. I feel.
And the thing is with with Warlords or Doflamingo in particular is that I feel like people with Conquerors, even though they can't access the advanced levels, they're put to a higher pedestals than people without it. So commanders with Conquerors are, I would say they would be one level above commanders that don't have Conquerors, right?
If you have Conqueror's Haki, you have the ability to have advanced Conqueror's Haki.
Well, the potential.
You have the potential, but you also have like an innate sort of. There's like a multiplier there. I don't know how to explain it.
And it makes, like Sengoku said when talked about Boa Hancock, like she's strong. We need her with an Marine forward. Like, he knows she has Conqueror's Haki. Like that's gonna change something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing. Where now, watching Marineford and seeing them lose their shit after Luffy has Conqueror's Haki, I'm like, I get it.
Yep.
I get it now. You know what I'm saying?
And there might be potentially more, like with what Kaido was saying in this chapter. But
yeah, so I get that shit. Where back then it wasn't as like, I was like, yo, they mad. They going crazy because he can knock out fodder.
Yeah.
Yo, like hop off. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Just.
But Chinjo, he kind of gives like a whole like ankle breaker. Like he tried to get us off the trail, you know. He's like, "Yo, Conqueror's Haki ain't nothing. It's not a big deal."
Yeah, it's like too many people have it in the New World.
Bro, stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro.
It's not all that, you know.
He tried to downplay it a little bit.
He's trying to downplay it. He's still salty about Monkey D. Garp, you know.
He's salty about Garp, but nah, that's crazy.
Super.
So what did y'all think about that middle section with Hirogoro and basically the island is falling, and now the people are on both. Well, they were contemplating 2 things. One was like, all right, dude, like if Luffy wins or if Kaido wins. If Luffy wins, then the island falls, they plummet to their deaths. If Kaido wins, then it's just like he's gonna only give you a little longer, then you're gonna die eventually.
Okay, but before I answer that question, I want to say this though. One thing, like in this chapter when Luffy was tanking all those attacks, like
that's nuts.
When he was tanking the Death Destroyer, Thunder Bagua, the Dragon Twister, Demolition Breath, and the Blast Heat Breath or Blast Breath, yo. Yeah. That's 3 straight like strongest creature attacks. He's still
like
fighting.
It's just his durability.
Does that take away from the fight though? You think? Because it's like, what else? Kaido can't hurt him.
I mean, he's doing damage, but it's like he's not. Luffy's not. It's not sustained.
It makes me believe like Luffy is like, okay, he's not like back in the beginning of Wano, he was getting one-shotted by Kaido.
Yeah.
Now he's taking these attacks. It's like it's more so.
Well,
like
they did say that the Nika fruit once awakened, the rubber is amplified. The rubber is like a lot more better or something like that. Stronger.
Yeah.
And I think about Akainu versus Aokiji. Like these guys fought for 10 days, yo. Like so it's like Luffy should be able to like take these attacks. So they're gonna fight. For
the thing is, we know there's like some sort of drawback to Gear 5 because remember the last few chapters ago, when he did that heartbeat thing, he went into like this shriveled up form for a bit. I think people were kind of overlooking that. I think that's gonna come back eventually, but that was after he did the giant attack. So after Luffy does this punch here, I think he's gonna shrivel up again.
Do you see the theory about like basically what Luffy's become, the gigantification, or his Gear 5 is basically what the world government was trying to recreate with the Tamate Bako box and Hordy Jones and the pills.
Oh, I saw that theory. That theory was crazy.
So, right. So basically, remember Hordy, after he ate it, he hair turned white, everything turned white. Yeah. And after he ate so much, they got old.
Like people are trying to say like Joy Boy like was like involved with that.
Yeah. So that's Vegapunk trying to
recreate it.
Because it gives you such a crazy amplifier in regards to strength. You know.
Oh, that interesting.
Yes, I thought that was really interesting.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. One thing I want to say too is that we see all these mythical zones, right? Like the Sun God, Nika, the like Buddha. I have a speculation that like, what if these zones weren't actually like devil fruit abilities? What if they're actually existing in the fourth century? In the 4th century, you know?
No, that's kind of crazy.
Because we saw Vegapunk. We saw Vegapunk do something with like Kaido, Momonosuke. Like, could this be a situation that people are trying to like? So like when we see Joy Boy, he might be a little different than Luffy when it comes to like he actually might be Nika, you know?
Oh, okay. It's weird because how Zunisha spoke about it. He said, it said, the feeling is nostalgic, which means that it was feeling like, like Joy Boy, but Zunisha basically clarified that
Luffy isn't Joy Boy.
Luffy is Joy Boy. It's just
so is that confirmation that Joy Boy is not a title? Because before we were of the assumption that it's Joy Boy is a title, it's a title given to these specific individuals, but now it's like they're separating Joy Boy from Luffy. So maybe Joy Boy is the actual name of that individual from 800 years ago. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that definitely that definitely makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a possibility.
I think it's still a title. I don't, because the separation that Zunisha talks about is like, okay, Luffy, you understand that Luffy's Luffy and not Joy Boy.
Joy Boy, yeah.
I think what Oda is doing is keeping that name Joy Boy to not reveal the real name yet.
Real name, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think just inherently Joy Boy and Luffy, they have the same qualities. That's what makes them them.
I think it could be a situation where it is a title, but like only 2 people have had that title. Luffy and the guy who's actually Joy Boy.
But I think Joy Boy, him getting called Joy Boy is just characteristics. It's not.
It's like a moniker attached to him.
Yeah. It's just based on how he was as a person, and how he contributed to his team or his people, all that. So it's just like I do think that, or I'm happy that the whole thing has been dispelled about Luffy actually being Joy Boy or Joy Boy reincarnation or something like that. Yeah. And basically it's a different thing. It's a different thing. The devil fruit is the connection.
A connection, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see where that goes. Let me ask y'all, I guess, before we get out of here, this punch from Luffy, does it connect? What happens here?
So the way that, I don't know if you guys remember, Oda talked about like his expectations for Wano, and in one of the interviews he mentions that he mentioned something about Kaido being too strong. I forget the quote, but he also mentioned that people would not be satisfied if Luffy just defeated Kaido with a strong punch or a big punch, right? So this 100% is not gonna do any. It might injure Kaido, right? Take his health bar a little bit lower, but it's not gonna be the deciding blow. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough.
Yeah. I think this defeats Kaido.
Really?
I think it defeats Kaido, but it also starts a new like situation where awakening, like this is the perfect time
awakening.
To awaken.
Okay, I could agree.
This
is
the perfect time to awaken Kaido, because like
to awaken.
If Luffy does his punch, Luffy thinks the fight's over, and like Luffy's tired, and
Kaido awakens.
Kaido awakens, and he doesn't have this kind of like the MPO down, like because we haven't seen like this is Mythical Zone Luffy awakening right now, right? Yeah. This is the first Zone awakening since MPO down, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Have we seen another Zone awaken?
No. I don't think we've seen
not
explicitly mentioned. Yeah.
So the fact that like the whole importance of awaken, Jailer Beast, all that, like, could we see a situation where Kaido wakes up and like just goes berserker mode? Like he's not even
definitely.
He's just going crazy.
Definitely, because it seems like one of the requirements is for them to get knocked out. We've never seen Kaido get knocked out anywhere in this battle.
That'd be crazy.
So if he gets knocked out and then
God.
he gets that rejuvenation thing and boom.
And I feel like one of the characters that knows Kaido the most on Wano is Big Mom, and she's like, and one thing she said in Hokage is you want to defeat that thing. It's kind of like Kaido has done it before, like he's awakened before and like gone crazy, you know?
Yeah, I'm saying before, like, you know? What if like his awakening is like it's a merger? Because we know Kaido is from a special race, and then he has this dragon thing on top of it. What if it's like it turns him into like some whole different creature because it's like he's a different race plus the dragon. It like a combination of both creatures turns him into like the thing or something, you know?
Yeah.
This could even tie into even like we could even when Kaido awakens, we could see like maybe King even like down in the count.
Yeah,
like
mention something about
something
like
about Kaido's awake. It's over. Like it's over now, guys. It's over. It's done.
Because we know he got.
Shout out to Mr. Ward, the greatest feeling. Yeah.
We know he got defeated in the past. You know, maybe in the past that this happened. You know, him getting defeated and then awakening.
Because if I don't get an awakened Kaido, I'm gonna be.
Nah, he has to awaken, bro.
I'm gonna be mad. Yeah. Like, I'll actually be mad if I don't get awakened Kaido.
He has to awaken.
Unless they tell you that Kaido's already awakened and that's how he transformed into a dragon.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying.
If we get no awakening,
that would be disappointing.
This Wano arc, it goes from 1,000 out of 10 to 500 out of 10.
It's 500.
It gets cut in half. It gets cut in half.
Nah, but people are saying that he's already awakened, which the thing is, Oda always tells us when characters awaken. Doflamingo Katakuri, he tells us, oh, my ability is awakened. Oh, this is the new level of awakening. I think it makes sense for Oda to tell us that Kaido is awakened. And, you know, through his comments, right?
That'd be
and he even tells Luffy what awakening is. Yeah. So it's like there's no doubt that Kaido has some form of awakening or some next level transformation that we don't know about yet.
I feel like this attack that Luffy's doing is like, it reminds me of how Zonisha one-shotted Jack and his whole crew and everything like, so easily. Like this is huge, bro. This is like
Luffy's fist is like,
this thing is huge.
Like this is making me think about Luffy destroying Fishman Island. That whole future.
Nuts.
It makes sense now. It's like he can destroy an island, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
He turned into a giant, bro.
And bro, that thing is infused with like Conqueror's coding as well, like and lightning.
Yeah.
So it's like the impact.
I don't want Luffy destroying islands that crazy like now. Like he destroys Elbaf, Fishman Island.
Yeah.
If you destroy Last Tail, bro, before we find the One Piece, bro, like I'm dropping this out of here.
Nah, I like part of it is also instilling confidence in Momo, somewhat scaring.
Oh yeah. True.
Where it's just like, all right, I'm finishing this for good. When Gashman's in the way, move it, Momo.
You need to act right now.
Luffy, when Luffy said it, he was he was very confident. I like the confidence there. You know?
Yeah. He was like, Momo got this. Momo got this.
You be doing shit like that where it's like, hey, you're not worried about Zoro? Like, what? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just Luffy being Luffy, and I absolutely love that part.
And this is the second time that Luffy said, I'm finishing this. The first time he said it, he was kind of uncertain. Like, if this doesn't work, I'm done.
It doesn't work,
In Gear 4, he said
that was before Awakening.
Yeah, before Awakening, he said, if this doesn't work, I don't have anything else. Now he's saying,
so is this like,
this is going to work. This is going to work.
Hinting like this is like his final attack before he shrivels up again.
Yeah.
So like,
shit not work.
Kaido, like, I honestly don't know what's going to happen, bro. Because a lot of people are saying Zoro comes into the mix here. Kaido gets Awakening. It's like, what's gonna happen? Like, this is insane.
Yeah, I kind of like. Some people are saying that Luffy's after Kaido gets back up in Awaken mode, Luffy's gonna be on the ground, and then Lucy, the other people from Just Roaster are gonna say, "Lucy, help Lucy," and they're gonna protect Luffy, all the Wano people, and then that's how Kaido gets defeated. Kaido gets defeated by the Wano people of the country.
Oh wow, the Wano bums.
Okay. Yeah, the Wano fodder. The Wano fodder gets the credit, yo. They get the values of 5 million.
The wheels of the lanterns and stuff. Yeah,
we'll see how that shit go.
Yo, wait. You know, the thing is, Momonosuke might be the guy, yo.
He might be the guy
with that sword, that Odin sword.
Yo, Brago, I saw your video on like that Gomu Gomu no Io, where. Did you talk about like him grabbing that giant sword and like slicing Kaido with it? I saw it on the thumbnail.
I did not talk about it.
I just thought you.
Nah, that's just a thumbnail, bro.
Oh, okay.
Where Luffy grabbed the giant sword. Now I'm like, it's not crazy.
It's not crazy. It's possible, bro.
It's not
possible.
Crazy.
It's possible.
You know, Luffy could grab that giant sword and go crazy with it. It's not crazy. Yeah. Like, look out the size of his fist. Grabbing that sword is nothing. At this point.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know LKK could be a thing. Luffy killing Kaido.
Luffy killing.
Bro, you know what they should do? They should take Zoro's shadow and put into Luffy. Then he grabs that sword and he does some crazy attack. That's what
He becomes a swordsman.
Only get it.
one sword style, you know?
Nah, that should be nuts. That should actually be nuts. What if Luffy controls Enma with no problem?
Bro, that would be nuts, bro. I mean, he should be able to, bro. Luffy's a whole different beast.
Yeah, he should be able to.
But yo, what about Kid? What about Kid? Kid is just like looking at the people like, what's wrong with these guys, yo?
Kid ain't touching shit, bro.
Nah, he good.
Kid ain't touching. He tired now, bro. He tired.
Bro, it's cap, bro. They be saying they're tired like every single chapter, bro. That's cap, bro.
He said he done, man. He's like, man, I don't got nothing left. So we gotta take his word for it, for real.
What if Kid, Killer, Law, and Zoro like come back on the roof and like try to like protect Luffy? That would be kind of poetic though. That would be kind of poetic though.
Oh, that'd be dope. The guys coming back. The rooftop.
Yeah, the guys, all three of them,
and they're all battered,
like
and,
that would,
and they all get destroyed. They all get like destroyed by Kaido's awakened form, and then Luffy finally gets back up. You know?
Oh my god, it does be so
Luffy
repetitive.
getting back up again. Nah,
it does be so repetitive.
And then Luffy gets back up. He's like, Zoro. Zoro gets freaking cut in half by a demolition breath.
He starts cutting Kaido in half and shit.
No, but quick question though. What do you think Momonosuke is gonna do? Because I don't think he's gonna do the flame cloud thing, because that's been like happening for like the past 40 chapters now. I don't think that's going to be the resolution because of how much time it's taken to get there. I think something else is gonna happen. But
it's tough.
What do you guys think?
Because I mean, only thing I think of is the flame clouds.
The flame clouds, obviously, yeah.
Unless Luffy just grabs Onigashima himself.
Yo, if he doesn't do the flame cloud, bro, I'm pissed off. Bro. Like, this man's been trying to do this flame cloud for chapter after chapter. It's like Yamato's screaming at this guy, yo, do it. I'm like,
do the flame clouds. But it's so repetitive for like the last 30 chapters. Is that going to be the resolution?
It's just, I guess just for Onigashima, so he doesn't fall.
Yeah, so it doesn't fall. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a situation where the island's just about to fall on people. Then I don't know. You hear the music in the anime, and he starts rising. He's doing it, guys. He's doing it.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
But really tough. It seems like we're getting to a point where the citizens of Wano are gonna realize, because I think the sky lanterns is gonna illuminate the sky, and they're gonna see everything that's happening. Literally, Onigashima on top of them.
They do have to see Kaido being defeated by Luffy.
And I think they also do have to see Momonosuke as well.
Yeah.
To sort of bring him into the front light of him being like the next Shogun or whatever.
But he probably have to transform. They'd be like, who the hell is this?
Like into his human form. I think that's where the human form transformation comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. If when Kaido actually gets defeated, is he going to be defeated in what form? His huge dragon form, his human form, or his hybrid form, or his awakening?
Gotta be hybrid or awakening or whatever.
Because they could do a thing where he gets defeated in his huge dragon form as like a symbolic, like the dragon is defeated.
No. Ew, I would hate that because that'd be contrived. That'd be something that I want this to happen.
Yeah, like he wants it for the visual.
Dragon form is so trash.
Like for the visual, for like the people to see the
dragon. The people of Wano, I guess is what. I mean, it's possible. Oda is big on. Because he likes this full transformation. Let's be honest.
Look at this huge attack, and look at Kaido's in his dragon form staring up at it. So
yeah.
He might try to do this.
It's possible.
You never know.
You never know.
Symbolic.
One Piece is on break next week.
It's on break?
Jump break. Yeah, it says Shonen Jump got a break.
Yeah, it's on break, but there might be an early leaks to the chapter.
It might be early leak, but it's
early leaks. Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, if you're watching this, don't be on my channel if you don't want to get spoiled.
We still would have to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because the leak the official chapter that would come out the week after that, we'd have to wait till the next chapter. So it's just like
prolonged
after after Christmas where we get the chapter early.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so I don't mind the wait, but at this point,
or they can take his break.
But yeah, overall, I'd say a good chapter, pretty good chapter, as Mac would say, 1,000 out of 10.
Yeah,
10,000 out of 10.
Infinity out of 10. You know what it is.
But
guys,
Mac, you got any last words, man?
Any last words from me?
Yeah.
I can't lie to you guys. I just want to see the episode One Piece 115.
Oh, the anime. Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that too.
I can't wait. But I think this chapter is solid, and I want to see Kaido's awakening. That's what I want to see.
Yo, I'm trying to see. I've been trying to see a Rocks flashback for since they brought I'm trying to see a Rocks flashback.
Oh yeah.
Oda may be saving that, but I think we get that eventually. I think we definitely get it at some point.
100%.
But nah, Mac, Ferro, I appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Anytime.
No problem.
Always good to throw back. Yo, you can find Mac's channel, link in the description, Ferro's channel, link in the description. Check them out. All good shit over there. But make sure to like the video, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
To all of us, all that good shit. And we catch y'all in the next one, man.
Peace up.
Peace.
And I'm gone.
Okay, I start doubting me, I felt lost. I rewrite it.